So I would say in 2026, we've gotten more and more involved, back in the construction, right? In terms of being like the GCs, the managers, and things like that. We took so many years off building AI and focusing on our education and all the things in the coaching and mentoring. And I just took a back seat to it. I mean, we've been contracting for damn near 20 years, more than anybody. So we started going back out, and the funny thing that I love is I love going out and meeting new investors on their projects. But what I've been getting lately is crazy shit. I've been getting a lot of investors who are calling because they've already suffered. I was called to a property in the south side today, and it needs a lot of work. It's going to be a rental. Guy wants to basically cash flow for $2,500 a unit. It's about $1,100 a unit, 1,100 square feet a unit. All stocked, nothing crazy. I walk in. I use my AI in front of him. I walk in through my AI. I literally am talking to my AI in front of him, so he knows exactly what I'm doing. Everything that came up to about 130 to 150,000. I said, that's really what you want to spend on this. And I already knew that because I told him on the phone call yesterday. I said, you're probably looking at it between 140 and 150. Turns out it was like closer to 150, really. So knowing my AI, knowing the numbers, it helped. Then I asked, well, what do you want to spend on this? He looked down. Okay, he looked down. He started crying. Fuck. I'm standing there. This is some awkward shit. Two dudes, two grown men. He starts crying, like sobbing, not crying yet. And he's sobbing, and I'm standing there like, what the fuck is this? And we're sitting inside this shithole rental, and I'm like, what's going on here? And he goes, I don't, that's not where I was at. I said, have you ever really rehabbed before? He said, no. I said, how many rehabs do you have open right now? He says, 2. I said, how are those going? He says, one has been going for a year on a $100,000 budget. That's wrong. The other one has been going for months and is $5,000 away from finishing, but for whatever reason isn't getting completed. All these projects should have been done so that he could have made money. He didn't make money. He's buying this property to make money. I said, here's the common denominator that I'm going to guess. He said, what? I said, is it the same contractor? Is it the same dude doing all 3 of these projects? He said, yes. I said, how can each of these houses, the 2 houses he's got, 2 bigger ones, this one that I was in, and the one that's like in Tinley Park. I said, how are these 2 houses 2 different types of properties, different square footages, okay, different door count, different bedrooms, different bathrooms? How are they both evenly $100,000 budgets? And I asked him that. I said, where is the logic in that off the bat? He was crying some more. My heart hurt for this guy because he's like, listen, I can't pay my mortgage next month. He goes, I'm going to be basically like, he's in dire straits, losing the family. I see he's got a wedding ring on. He's like, I'm gonna go home for lunch. And I'm sitting there because I've been there. I've fucking been there, dude. I've been there many times. In fact, I'm divorced 5 years out because of things of that nature, going too big, too fast. But in my case, it wasn't from lack of experience. It was I was too fucking hungry. And I didn't know when to stop eating. What I learned about this situation, this is a beautiful situation. And maybe my new calling isn't about being Roddy, that aggressive dude that can flip anything to come out and help you guys. Call me first, because I can work it out with you. I'm going to figure it out. I reverse engineered his budget. I know what his max budget was because we finally had a heart to heart. I said, just tell me what you got your loan on, because if you have a loan on it, I need to see if we can make that happen. So I reverse engineered it in my AI, and I showed him. I said, here you go. Look at my AI. This is what it's telling us we can do for a scope of work. It's going to be tight. We're going to have to save money. We're not doing all new trim. We're going to paint the trim. Like, there's a lot of things we're going to do, because that's what a contractor should be doing, is helping you figure out how to make it work. And the only way to do that is your contractor has to understand real estate investing. If they don't understand real estate investing and what an exit strategy is, then they're just your average contractor who no doubtably is there to make their, as they should. But if you're looking for a rehab contractor, you have to call those individuals who understand what are we trying to accomplish, so that we can reverse engineer the process and see if we can actually fucking make it happen. Because if you can't make it happen, you gotta get rid of the fucking asset. He already bought it. He already closed on it. He's already funded. In his heart that this guy that he's been using is not going to get him to the promised land. Tomorrow I'm going to go walk the other projects, tell him where I think I can help him. But I believe that's my new calling. Now, have I gone soft? Hell no, I haven't gone fucking soft. But do I have more compassion from being in this business so long, especially with people who are watching this that don't like me, who like to throw arrows at me? I still have compassion for everybody in this business, because at the end of the day, we're all part of the transaction. Do your fucking job, right? That's the thing. That's the name of the game. Do your fucking job and I'll do mine. But I'm here to help. If you are in a position where you are fucking up, if you're in a position where you're already fucked up, if you're in a position where you don't even know if you're about to fuck up because you're gonna fuck up, call me. We'll figure that shit out. That's my rant of the day. Body going soft. I just care. I'm a grown ass man. Call me if you need my help. If you want to fucking blow money, call the other guy.